What if the reason your life feels heavy is not because you're missing something, but because you're holding on to too much? Too many thoughts, too many expectations, too many things that were never meant to stay. Most people spend their lives trying to add more success, more validation, more relationships, more noise. But they never stop to ask a dangerous question. What do I need to remove? Because sometimes growth is not about becoming more. It's about letting go of what's quietly destroying you, the habits that drain you, the people that confuse you, the beliefs that limit you, the distractions that keep you stuck. And the most dangerous part? Many of these things feel normal. You've lived with them for so long, you no longer question them. But deep down, you can feel it. Something is off. Something is weighing you down. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Mind Awakening channel. In this video, you'll discover 10 things you should silently remove from your life if you want clarity, control, and real inner peace. No drama, no announcements, just quiet elimination. Because the most powerful transformations don't happen loudly, they happen in silence. Now let's get started. Number 1, the need for constant approval. Let's start with something subtle, but incredibly destructive. The need to be liked. Most people won't admit it, but they adjust their behavior based on how others might react. They soften their opinions. They hold back their truth. They shape themselves to fit expectations. And slowly, without realizing it, they lose themselves. Because when your identity depends on approval, you become easy to control. One compliment lifts you. One criticism breaks you. That's not confidence. That's dependency. The Stoic way is different. You don't need everyone to understand you. You don't need everyone to agree with you. You just need to be aligned with yourself. So start removing this quietly. Say what you believe. Act with integrity. Stop over-explaining. Because the moment you stop needing approval is the moment you become free. Number 2, negative self-talk. You've normalized. There's a voice in your head. And for most people, it's not kind. I'm not good enough. I always mess things up. I can't do this. At first it feels like just thoughts, but over time it becomes your identity. Because what you repeat internally, you start to believe. And what you believe, you act on. The dangerous part? You've heard this voice for so long. You think it's you, but it's not. It's conditioning. It's habit. It's noise. And it's holding you back. So instead of accepting every thought, start questioning it. Is this true? Or is this just something I've repeated too many times? Because the moment you challenge that voice, you weaken its control. And when you replace it with clarity instead of criticism, you rebuild your mind from the inside out. Number 3, people who drain your energy without you noticing. Not everyone in your life is meant to stay, and not everyone who is close to you is good for you. Some people don't destroy you loudly. They do it quietly, through constant negativity, through subtle disrespect, through conversations that leave you feeling drained. But because there's no big conflict, you tolerate it. You ignore it. You normalize it until one day you feel exhausted for no clear reason. Here's the truth. Energy is your most valuable resource, and who you spend time with directly affects how you think, feel, and act. You don't need to argue. You don't need to explain. Just create distance, less access, less availability, less emotional investment. Because protecting your energy is not selfish. It's necessary. And the moment you become selective with your environment, your entire life begins to change. Before we move on, I want to ask you something simple. Which of these habits do you feel is holding you back the most right now? Is it overthinking, comparing yourself to others, or chasing instant gratification? Take a moment and be honest with yourself. Then share your answer in the comments below. I'd really like to hear your perspective, and your answer might help someone else who's going through the same struggle. And if this video is giving you value, make sure to subscribe to Mind Awakening and support the channel. It helps us continue creating deeper, more powerful content for you, because the next part might be exactly what you need to hear. Let's continue together. Number 4. The habit of overthinking everything. There's a trap that feels like intelligence, but slowly destroys your peace. Overthinking. You replay conversations. You analyze every detail. You imagine scenarios that haven't even happened. And somehow, you call it being careful. But let's be honest, overthinking is not clarity. It's fear disguised as control. Because the more you think, the less you act. You hesitate. You doubt. You delay. And while your mind is busy creating problems, real opportunities pass you by. Stoics understood something powerful. Not everything needs to be figured out. Some things need to be done. So instead of asking, what if this goes wrong? Start asking, what can I do right now? Take action. Imperfect, but real. Because clarity doesn't come from thinking more. It comes from moving forward. And the moment you break the cycle of overthinking, you take your life back from your own mind. Number 5. Comparing yourself to others. Comparison is one of the quietest forms of self-destruction. You scroll through someone's success. You see someone doing better. You notice how far ahead they are, and suddenly everything you've built feels small. But here's what you don't see. You don't see their struggles. You don't see their failures. You don't see the price they paid. You're comparing your full reality to someone else's highlight, and that will always make you feel behind. Stoics never compared, because they understood this. Your path is yours. Your timing is yours. The moment you start comparing, you step out of your own journey. So shift your focus. Instead of looking at others, look at who you were yesterday. Are you better? Stronger? More disciplined? That's the only comparison that matters, because real growth is not about being ahead of others. It's about not staying the same. Number 6. Chasing instant gratification. Most people are not lacking potential. They're addicted to comfort, quick dopamine, easy pleasure, immediate rewards, scrolling, snacking, avoiding effort. It feels harmless in the moment, but over time, it rewires your brain to avoid anything difficult. And that's the danger. The more you chase what's easy, the harder life becomes. Because you lose patience, you lose discipline, you lose the ability to delay reward. Stoics trained the opposite. They practiced restraint. They chose what was hard because they knew it built strength. So start paying attention. Every time you reach for something easy, pause. Ask yourself, is this helping me grow or keeping me stuck? Because every small decision is shaping your future self. And the more you choose discipline over instant pleasure, the more control you gain over your life. Quietly, powerfully, permanently. Number 7. The need to always be right. There's a hidden ego trap that ruins more relationships than you think. The need to be right. to win the argument, to prove your point, to correct others. And even when you win, you lose something else. Peace, connection, human respect. Because not every situation requires you to prove your intelligence. Stoics understood this. Being right is not as important as being wise. Sometimes, the strongest move is to let go of the need to win, to listen instead of reacting, to stay silent instead of correcting. Because maturity is not about proving others wrong, it's about knowing when it's not worth it. Number 8, living in the past. The past has a strange kind of power. It keeps replaying moments you can't change, mistakes you regret, things you wish went differently. And without realizing it, you keep reliving it. But here's the truth. The past exists only in your mind. It has no real power except the power you give it. Every time you replay it, you bring old pain into the present. Stoics practiced letting go, not by forgetting, but by accepting. It happened. It's over. I move forward. Because you can't build a new life while living in an old one. Number 9, fear of other people's opinions. This fear controls more lives than people admit. What will they think? What if they judge me? What if I fail in front of others? And just like that, you hold yourself back. You don't speak. You don't act. You don't try. All because of imagined opinions. But here's the reality. People are too busy thinking about themselves. And even if they judge you, so what? Their opinion doesn't define your life. Only your actions do. So stop shrinking yourself to fit into someone else's expectations. Because the moment you stop fearing judgment, you start living freely. Number 10, waiting for the perfect time. This is the lie that keeps people stuck the longest. I'll start when I'm ready, when you have more time, more confidence, more clarity. But that moment never comes, because perfection is an illusion. There is no perfect time. There is only now. And every time you delay, you train yourself to stay where you are. Stoics didn't wait. They acted with what they had, in the moment they were in. So, if there's something you've been putting off, start today. Not perfectly, not confidently, just start. Because action creates clarity, not the other way around. And your future is built by what you do now. Conclusion. As we come to the end of this video, there's something you need to realize. Your life doesn't become lighter by adding more. It becomes lighter when you finally have the courage to remove what no longer serves you. Most people are not stuck because they lack potential. They are stuck because they are holding on to things they should have let go of a long time ago. Old habits, old thoughts, old attachments. And the deeper lesson here is simple. Growth is not just about what you build. It's about what you're willing to release. So don't try to change everything at once. Start quietly. Remove one thing that drains your energy. Let go of one belief that limits you. Create distance from one habit that keeps you stuck. Small removals create powerful transformation. Because when you clear what no longer belongs in your life, you create space for clarity, strength, and peace to enter. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today. Start silently. Start intentionally. And if this message resonated with you, make sure to subscribe to Mind Awakening and support the channel. It helps us continue creating deeper, more meaningful content for you. Because sometimes the most powerful changes in life are the ones no one else sees. See you in the next videos.